continuing his high-decibel campaign in poll-bound Gujarat. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today attacked Congress leader Rahul Gandhi for calling GST gubbising tax and said those who looted the country could only think of dacoits. Agencies updated November 29, 2017, 2130 IST-PM. Modi said those who looted the country could only think of dacoits. Modi said his party should not be voted out for 100 years. He said Gandhi was propagating a grand stupid thought in the name of GST-MORBI Gujarat, continuing his high-decibel campaign in poll-bound Gujarat. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today attacked Congress leader Rahul Gandhi for calling GST gubbising tax and said those who looted the country could only think of dacoits. In a stinging rebuttal to Gandhi's repeated criticism of the goods and services tax, a key economic reform of the NDA government, Modi said a recently emerged economist was propagating a grand stupid thought by suggesting that GST rate be capped at 18%. Modi takes dig at Rahul for visit to Somnath Temple. Modi also slammed Rahul Gandhi for his visit to Somnath Temple, saying the country's first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru had opposed the idea of building a temple. If there was no Sardar Patel, the temple in Somnath would never have been possible. Today some people are remembering Somnath. I have to ask them, have you forgotten your history? Your family members, our first Prime Minister, was not happy with the idea of a temple being built there, Modi said while addressing an election rally in Prachi. He said that when Dr. Rajendra Prasad was to come to inaugurate the Somnath temple, Pandit Nehru expressed his displeasure. Sardar Patel dreamt about the Narmada, but your family did not let that dream fulfill, he said. Gandhi propagating grand stupid thought. Modi making a fresh bid for power in his home state, where the BJP has ruled for over 2 decades. Modi also listed various development works by the government on water conservation, agriculture and development of the Saurashtra region. Addressing a huge rally in Morbi town in the region, which goes to polls in the first phase on December 9, he accused the Congress of taking credit for minor schemes, like providing hand pumps, while saying that the BJP rule brought in major works like the Narmada project. Making a strong appeal to the people to vote for the BJP in this Patidar community stronghold, Modi said his party should not be voted out for 100 years. Today, some so-called smart people, some new economists have emerged who are misleading people, he declared in his speech in Gujarati. Those who have looted people throughout their life, they can only remember dacoits, Modi said in a reply to Gandhi's gubbising tax jibe, recalling the iconic villain from the Bollywood blockbuster Sholay. He said Gandhi was propagating a grand stupid thought in the name of GST, telling people that they will slash all tax rates and make it 18%. Congress leaders took out a unique election campaign in the country's biggest man-made fabric MMF wholesale market in the city on Tuesday to capitalize on textile traders' anger against the implementation of goods and services tax GST by the central government recently. This means 18% tax on salt and 18% tax on luxury cars costing 5 crore rupees, he noted. What kind of smartness is this? How has such an economist emerged here? You want to make goods used by the poor like clothes, footwear and food costlier, and you want to make cigarettes and liquor cheaper, he said, ripping into the anti-poor Congress over its criticism of the tax reform. The Prime Minister went on to say that making cigarettes cheaper means bringing cancer in every home and asked which rich businessman the opposition leader sought to benefit by making liquor cheaper. He also brought up Rahul Gandhi's grandmother, the late Indira Gandhi. Recalling the Makudam flood tragedy of 1979 in Morbi, the Prime Minister said he had spent 1 month working in the town after the disaster as an RSS and Jan Sang worker. I remember then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi had come here and Chitralekha, a local language magazine, had printed her photo with a handkerchief over her nose, trying to avoid the stench, while another photo on the same front page had RSS workers carrying dead bodies, he said. Those who have helped us in times of difficulties should be remembered, he added. Modi then went on to list how his government had worked to bring waters from the Narmada to the parched regions of Saurashtra and Kutch. The Congress development model was giving hand pumps. For the BJP it is the SAUNI scheme, the Narmada water project for Saurashtra region, where we will fill dams of Saurashtra through huge pipelines. The culture of this parched land, Modi said, was to give respect to those who have tried to do something to provide water. The BJP has done many things and it should not be thrown out of power in the state for the next 100 years, Modi said. Rahul Gandhi is also in Gujarat today and tomorrow and is expected to address multiple rallies. Modi had on Monday pushed the BJP's campaign in his home state into a high gear by addressing 4 back-to-back rallies. Elections to the 182-member Gujarat Assembly will be held in 2 phases on December 9 and 14. The votes will be counted on December 18. Get latest news live updates on the go on your PC with News app. Download the Times of India News app for your device. Related: India, Singapore vow to deepen defense ties, ensure freedom of navigation. Great work. Trump applauds Ivanka for promoting women entrepreneurs in India. Our policy is to push back Rohingyas and not arrest them. BSF.